Sitting salt water, calling a vision of my daughter. Light a candle, place my griefs upon the altar. Burn in my hands, a flower, a song. I used to think I knew what sadness was. I was wrong, a piece of flesh, £1,000,000. Am I a woman? No. The crescent moon, an apple slice, thick in the sky. The air smells of fruit and smoke. The season is ripe. I stay in the house, move the furniture about, try and control what I can, and feel the world slip through my hand. You can have dug a hole in the garden and made a scream from it. A bright red tree, shining with jagged leaves. And when the wind blows, you can hear it. Dug a hole in the garden and made a scream. And from it, a bright red tree, shining with jagged leaves. And when the wind blows, you can hear it. You can
Good homie LVP and the motherfucking place to be. Good morning to you. Also, thank you for stopping by for the well wishes. Appreciated. Why did I just put it to 6 like a dumbass? Gearing up for some of America's region racing. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Say hello. Oh, Jesus. Hope your morning is well. Race day, more importantly, life day for you and your familia. And that applies to all the good homies and frankly all the peoples period across this great big blue biosphere we call spaceship Earth. All right, yeah, Friday morning version racing. Am I even going to be able to get in the race? Because apparently the race time is coming. All right, here we go. Yeah, did a race over here last night and had a hey, Easy's out here. Fuck yeah, dude. Did a race last night and fired up, dude. Easy. That's the homie right there. All right, so yeah, here we go. Race number 1 on the morning. That's a good homie in the P9 spot. That's a good homie from the next town over, Modesto. I live in the town seriously, right next to Modesto, Central Valley Hill, California, about an hour east of my original zone of growing up, the San Francisco Oakland Bay area, about 900 miles east, or rather south of the Great Northwest, where I lived up in near 20 years before I moved back to California. Yeah, here where I live sucks. I don't recommend it to anybody. But hey, we got good ass people like Easy. Hey, speaking of good ass people, to all my competitors, may y'all find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain, in our sportsmanship / safety race. I will find as race I combat in a race. For myself, I'm going to say it as always, my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, the respect of my competitors, keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy, equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors, should I feel the need to do so. Ideally, make sure it's set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude certified, so to speak. Long story short, don't get mad at her cars in my car, don't get mad and talk smack. Homie in the Porsche is killing it. I was definitely not in that first T1, so I gotta try and ideally clean that shit up and see what we can do over here. Yeah, there goes Wyoming Tom. Stoking day to you, my dude. Thanks for stopping by. Say hello. Just trying to survive over here in what could be the chaotic zone of the Americas. First time starting pole this week. I, by a magical miracle, was able to get an improvement on my qualifying time last night. And yeah, hopefully we can translate that into some good runs this morning. We'll see. Yeah, dude, I did this race last night in the Americas. One of the fucking raddest races I've ever been a part of in Gran Turismo, man. I was in a lobby with just all fucking pure heavy hitters, dude. And there was some chaos early on. Lap 1. I was able to benefit from the chaos and frankly got shot up into a what would eventually end up to be a podium finish. So yeah, I was pretty fired up on that one, man. All right, so yeah, definitely not as warmed up as ideally should be. So we'll see what we can do and hopefully get out of here with a competitive finish. Kind of a little bit mentally second guessing myself right now, so hopefully we'll be good. Hey, speaking of which, one thing I noticed last night was that the races I did, I was like not hitting any cars, like barely going off into the grass at all, and yet my SR kept on dropping. So I don't know if they did something new on this, and the only thing I did was just like give homies bump drafts. So I don't know if bump drafts are like affecting SR this race, a la how the testing or pushing the limits of the track limits was affecting the SR a couple weeks ago in the Lagamashori. Ooh, we got some Lou Reed Perfect Day going in the background. I can hear it. You can't, but if you were listening to KXP Seattle, Washington, you could as well. You just keep me hanging on. So those homies were making progress. It looks like maybe the homie currently in the P2 spot may have been pretty tough and took it over. God damn it, dude. I'm blowing T1 every fucking lap. I really need to keep that up because otherwise these guys are coming for me. Yeah, so Stoking TGIF to all. Hope everyone's, again, race day, more importantly, life day as well. Fired up to get in some racing. It's been a week I've been surprisingly and unexpectedly having success at. I was not initially anticipating that to happen. I'm not very strong in the Group 3 cars. I really love Sardegna course, but yeah, not for my skill set, definitely not my strongest suit. As evidenced right there, definitely. Yeah, these guys are on my tail. I gotta be smart over here. I have a feeling if I miss my entrance and exit over here, this could drastically affect the exit. So I have a feeling this guy behind me is not afraid to take it in tight if necessary. All right, lucked out there. But yeah, he's breathing down my neck and gaining in my slip. So yeah, I could be doing the whole weaving around, but I'm not about that life, dude. I'm of the opinion if someone like fucking beats me, then fucking they beat me. And he's certainly beating me right now, that's for goddamn sure. Alright, better exit, but yeah. Not as good as the homie behind me, though. Looks like he's going for the outside pass. So shout out to this guy, man. He's killing it, and he's keeping his lines hella clean, man. I can appreciate that. Say that now, but we'll see if he gets... We'll see how it goes over here. Alright, we're already at lap number 4, which is a plus, because my anxiety level is kind of going through the motherfucking roof. Ooh! Dude, KXB, DJ Evo Walker early show, which is 5 to 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. She's doing all requests today. Yesterday was all artists that have passed in 2025 this year. And this year, it's all listener requests. Obviously, we're coming to the end of the year, so the radio station does, like some special type programming. And touching me. All right, so yeah, race number 1. Start off in pole. We'll see if we're able to hold on and get out of here with a strong finish. We'll see. Again, I got this homie breathing down my neck. Good times never felt so good. I never could. It might be advantageous for myself to just let the homie pass at some point, because he's definitely proven himself to be a quick-ass racer. We will see. I think I'm going to tell this guy, just go around, homie. Go ahead, go get it. You earned it, bro. Salty Bean takes the lead. Go get it, bro. Yeah, he's been faster, and I'd rather let him get by than hold him back. That's just part of the way I prefer to race, man. I'm not one of those overly defending guys. All right, so first race of the morning, all goes well. We might be getting out of here with the podium. Still some racing to go. I'm trying to give you the bump. Go. This fucking guy, I think he got nervous I was going to try again and slip and get past him. Yeah, take it, bro. You earned it. Shit. I'll take some motherfucking points anyway. So yeah, all right. First race, awesome. Hey, Easy moved up a couple spots as well. Shout out to the good homie. Yeah, just for the record, this is what I've been grooving to the whole race. Oh, song just ended. Okay, race number 1. I will motherfucking take it. See how we did over here. Clean race, pole position, and a podium finish. I'll take it, man. Yeah, dude. Excellent racing. All right, yeah, it was right. Hey, dude, congratulations on you moving up a couple spots. I was just about to send you a customized message, but since you came on the chat, a lot easier to express the gratitude to see you out on course this morning, dude. That was a definitely a pleasant surprise, man. Stoking Day team, my brother, TGIF, and yeah, first race of the morning. This is my second race. Was last week Spa, right? No, last week was Lago Major. So I haven't even raced on this account in like 2 weeks. I had a really strong week at Spa that week when it was Group 4. Then last week was Lago Major, right? Well, it was for me anyways. It was either that or that fucked up race on Suzuka in the rain. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. That's my third race too. Not too shabby. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Yeah, great to see you out on course, man. Yeah, so anyways, I hadn't been racing the Americas the last night. I've been sticking. I started this new Japanese account, and that one, I'm just like building up the points on that. And I had for the bulk of this week, I had my best qualifying time, which was it is a 1:41.5. I've been like, so last night it was before the Warriors game. God damn, Warriors took that L last night. That was pretty harsh. But we fought tough. But my Seahawks won last night. Anyways, it was after the game, and I was like, oh, you know, I think I'm going to, whoa, look at that. I kept it a second right there. Usually I drop down to first. Anyways, I was putting in some time. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to, because I wanted to race over the Americas. I was like, maybe I'll just put in some time and see what I can do. And somehow, some way, I got it down to a 0.3, which is definitely a vast improvement. When I said it last night, this was like 800th globally. And generally speaking, Group 3 cars, if I'm at a like 1500, it's going to be a relatively decent week for me. Very rarely do I get sub 1000 global qualifying on Group 3. So yeah, having a lot of fun with this this NSX, although a little oversteer there, and so I was like, dude, if I got like a sub 1000, I'm gonna take it over the Americans and see what we can do with it, man. And yeah, last night I was in this race. I think I started off P6, man. A lot of heavy hitters were in it. The Tinsley was out there. The fucking Trace and La Mañana, the 3 in the morning. Heavy hit lobby. There was some contact in like the fourth, the last turn, that hairpin turn after the downhill. Somehow I got fucking like 3 cars were taken out. I actually shared it on my so if you look up the I wasn't streaming at the time, but if you, oh shit, I got to put my brake balance back up. I definitely got to use my brake balance, TCS2 or excuse me, the TCS. I run it 0 on that. I'm barely top of 6,000, but yeah. Hey, I didn't catch which car you're running, bro. I I tell you what, man, this cat behind me in that last race, the Salty Bean, he was running the fucking Porsche and murdering that. I've encountered a couple Porsche drivers this week that, if they know how to handle that vehicle, I think that vehicle has a slight edge top speed on the NSX. I find the NSX to be, for my skills anyways, best. Now, the homies at the job, shout out Tristan and Ernesto. Really? Okay. Well, are you running TCS 0, man? Because I don't fucks with that TCS 0. Well, like, I'll show you. Like right here, obviously I'm running TCS 2, right? Sometimes, especially if it's in race, I might drop it down a little bit just to get a little bit better exit. But like, okay, I'll show you how I'm going to do it. Right over here, I usually do. Yeah, because I guess it's only the manufacturer cup races for that Japanese race. Okay, so right here, once I've cleared it, I go back TCS 0. Now this, well, yeah, exactly, dude. TCS, yeah, to me, hey, C-Dubs, good morning to you, my dude. Thanks for stopping by, say hello, C-Dubs. Easy, C-Dubs. So I'm gonna run it like on these hairpins because I'm the same thing, man. I get, especially if I'm in race and I'm gonna be getting lead-footed right to push it out. I'm gonna put it back up to 2, obviously, which is what I just did right there. Now sometimes in race I may have it TCS 0 through here, but honestly I don't. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was just telling Easy, man, I magically pulled this time out of my hat last night. I think I was just super fired up after seeing those Seahawks win in overtime versus the punk-ass Rams. So, yeah, I lucked out. And, yeah, man, that corner right there, that blind left by the wall, that's the turn right there, man. I mean, obviously all the turns are important, but I found that's where I save, like, my most time. Now, right here can be very tricky. Obviously, I want to go all the way down to first and get back on, and a little oversteer there. Okay, so now I may drop it back down a bit, pull it back up, but yeah, it's this one right here, of course, so crucial. But yeah, Stoking day to you. Easy, jumping in the next race too, bro. Hopefully we'll get to see you out there again. Always a treat to have the homies out on course, not breaking into the 141s on this lap anyways. It's about going to be, I'm not going to have time for another full lap, but yeah, fired up, man. So anyways, yeah, that's what I do, man. I fuck around with my TCS in race, man. Yeah, a lot of people are like, Hector, you got to fucking get used to it. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I would love to. Yeah, man, I don't want to say I'm defeatist, but if what I'm doing is working for me, then it's fucking working for me. You know what I'm saying, man? I've definitely done complete laps, like a few in a row, 0 TCS is like kind of like quote unquote force myself to do it, and yeah, man, it doesn't work for me. So if it ain't broke, don't motherfucking fix it. Same thing in that, like a lot of the guys I haven't been on any account you would recognize that have been working my way payback account. Okay, what's that account name? Dude, I love the fucking mystery of figuring out homies' alternate accounts, right? Yeah, it's so fascinating, right? Just another reason why it goes to show where you see a racer out on course, and maybe there's some contact involved, maybe the emotions get involved. Don't automatically assume that. Yeah, exactly. Don't automatically assume that motherfucker is, like a quote unquote dirty driver or an asshole, because that might be your homie. Yeah. Hey, Garley in the house. Mustang in the house. Stoking Day, fellas. Garley, Mustang, meet C-Dubs, and the good homie, the Easy Elias, in case you guys are already unfamiliar. And LVP was out here, but I think he had to just drop in and jet out. Yeah, 6:30 a.m. my time over here in California State, west side of the U.S. West side till we die. Got to throw up the W, you already know. Yeah, fired up. Race number 2 over here, the Americas region. See what we can do. Yeah, right on. Hey, on that note, to all, hey, Swoop's out here too. That's the homie right there. This is a fucking lobby full of all the homies. As always, all my competitors, may y'all find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all maintain or gain our sportsmanship/safety ring. Let's have a fun-ass race, a competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say, as always, my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, the respect of my competitors, keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy. Equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors, should I feel the need to do so. Ideally, make sure to set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude, certified zone speak. Long story short, don't get mad, hit a car with my car, don't get mad, talk smack. All right, so yeah, race number 2 on the morning, starting off in pole again, which I will mother freaking take. Fired up. And see what we can do. Yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by, say hello. Hey, you guys have like all really made my morning, man. So I really appreciate it, man. This is I tell you what, man. It's well, Tolo, that's right. It's not just, you know, the racing itself, right? But it's the meeting all the good peoples out here, man. That make Gran Turismo how freaking awesome that it is. All right, so I don't know what happened back there, but I was somehow able to break away from the good homie, the Salty Bean, and I just had a fantastic race number 1, man. So hopefully that trend will continue. Dude, I was mentioning, I jumped into a race last night after I set what's now become my current qualifying best, the 141.3, and I was like, you know what, man, I haven't raced in the Americas on this account. This is my throwaway account in the Americas. I set this about maybe 2 months ago. I started this account, and the homies of the job tell me I have too many accounts. They're like, Hector, goddammit, just fucking get one account and stick with it. And I'm like, I can't help it, man. I'm a motherfucking account junkie. Now, real talk, I always tell myself, I'm just going to make this account for tracks that are difficult. That way I don't care about it. And I kind of didn't. But then I kind of just started having like crazy mad success with it. And so now it's like, I think this is actually like my highest points built up account, which I mean, you know, points, like that kind of shit really in the grand scheme of things doesn't matter, right? If I'm overly thinking about that, that'll take me off my game, man. I just kind of like more like, I want to get in that enlightened mode where like that shit don't matter. I mean, but of course it matters, right? Like I got like one little fucking racing angel on this shoulder that's like, fucking Hector, we don't care about that shit, man. All we want to do is just have a good time and keep it honorable with our competitors. And for the most part, I'm usually going to listen to that little angel more, but the little race angel on my other shoulder, it's like, fuck that dog, let's take those points. Not necessarily want to get dirty, but it's just like, it's the greedful fucking, you know, I mean, it's my motherfucking ego, man. I want all the fucking candy, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, whatevs. So Lars Leclerc back there killing it as always. That's also one of the good homies. Yeah, so anyway, so I jumped in the Americas and I was like P6 starting out in that race, and like, okay, man, but there was a bunch of familiar faces out there. The Tinsley was out there, the 3 in the morning. I'm trying to think who else was out there. A lot of familiar faces, man. I shared it on my PlayStation shit, right? So if anybody wants to go back and watch races, I think it's definitely worth watching, man. It was an incredible race. And I wasn't caring, right? I was just like, whatever, dude, whatever happens, happens. And I ended up having like, there goes the quad father, Stoking TGIF to you, my dude. Thanks for stopping by, say hello. It ended up being like one of the funnest races I've ever been involved with in Gran Turismo. So yeah, just goes to show, man, again, when you don't quote unquote care, you know, I generally am going to do better than like if I'm like, oh my God, this guy's behind me, I need to fucking help. Like I don't really play defense anyways, man. If someone is fucking quicker than me, I'm gonna let them usually have it. Now, if look at Leclerc, 141.6 in race. That's fucking sick. Now, if someone's showing me that they're faster, a la Leclerc right here, give him the opportunity. I'm gonna let him get by. Go. Oh, I wasn't gonna give it to him. Maybe that wasn't the best spot to do that. But you know what I'm saying, man? Like, especially if it's a homie, man, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're not getting past me, dog. Now, the only time I may get a little bit quote unquote defensive if it's someone that's being a little bit too pushy. Go ahead, I got you, bro. You're good. That's the homie Leclerc, man. Plus, we've got, go get it. Yeah, you know, what I want to do is, right, now that we've got like hella second separation, let's keep on building that separation. And then, you know, maybe later on down the race, opportunity presents itself for me to get a clean pass, then I'll take it, right? But at this point right now, let's just ideally guarantee ourselves a solid finish, right? Although MGP is definitely not going to be going away anytime soon. That is the homie, and that homie is fast-witted. MJP, man. He and I have been racing each other for quite some time. So, yeah, that's a homie, too. Lars Leclerc is a Viva Mexico. I didn't know that. All right, so, yeah, anyways, everybody who stopped by, say hello. Appreciate it. It is a wonderful TGIF morning. All right, so what are we on now? Already in lap number 4? I like it. See, now right now, I'm barely out of his slip, which is actually kind of a benefit, because if you get caught in the slip, anybody hasn't already realized it, it kicks you up to like 160, then 161, and I think 161 is where you hit the rev limiter in this NSX, so it's almost better to stay in out of their slip if they're kind of within arm's length. All right, I'm definitely not hitting my optimal lines, but again, it's frankly not a major deal. We've got hella separation, and keep my shit clean, get out of here with another podium finish to start the day. I'll motherfucking take it. I don't know what happened to Salty Bean back there, but Salty Bean had a W last race, ran a really strong race. Now he's sitting down at P6. So yeah, I hope all is well for those homies back there. Woo! Let's motherfucking go. All right, we got some Tour de France going on in the background. Again, KXP, Seattle, Washington, 90.3 FM on the radio dial. Should you ever find yourself up in the great Northwestern Emerald City, 927 FM on the radio dial, San Francisco, Oakland Bay area. About an hour west of myself here, Central Valley Hell. I'm in neither of those zones, so I'm listening to it on the streaming app on my phone. K as in Kevin, E as in Edward, X as xylophone, P as in Paul. I guarantee you, if you are a fan of music, 10,000% you're going to be a fan of KXP. Yeah, I discovered this station when I lived up in Seattle for near 20 years. Greatest radio station on the planet. I mean, like, real talk, greatest radio station on the planet. 141.5 in race. Just for the record, that's like near my best qualifying time. I think that would probably, being that he was behind me like 3 spots at the start of the race, that might be his best qualifying time. So to hit that in race, wow, good on that homie, man. I've raced this Leclerc multiple times in the past. Yeah, I know he's a super sick-witted racer, but yeah, not often you're going to see those types of times. I mean, I'm sure there's probably cats out there. Oh, by the way, Lars is on the list. Lars on the list? You know, I've never had issues with this guy, dude. I mean, obviously, he's fucking murdering it right now. Check that out, dude. 141.5 in race? Wow, that's fucking insane, right? Like, I think previous to this, the fastest in-race lap I'd witnessed personally, I want to say was like a 141.8. Speaking of alternate counts, man. Oh, shit. He doesn't like being passed. Yeah. I want to say I've definitely got that vibe about him, but I don't know. Me, like, if it's obviously he's kicking my ass, right? So I'm not going to fucking block him. He always bumps me out when I pass him. You know, honestly, I think maybe I've seen that sort of issue, but definitely of late I haven't. So, I mean, and again, man, it was, well, look at it, MJP was running that new Ferrari. What happened to Easy? Easy was in this field, right? Yeah, I've just like, I've come to this place, even if it's someone who might be getting super sketchy, a lot of dudes quit, which frankly though is probably going to add up to more points for us, the more people that quit. I've come to this place where if I tell it's a motherfucker that's like getting a little bit, you know, quote unquote, a little bit too pushy on the corners, I find a lot of times it's actually beneficial just to let them get by. Boom, that way I let them get by. I'm not having to deal with like slowing down from having to, you know, continue to battle them. I kind of clean that out of the way. I get a clean race bonus and fucking, and the, and then I can live to fight another day, right? Like if something happens along the way, you know, again, and I'm able, maybe they slip up, right? Then fuck, cool, they slipped up. Later, I'll take it, right? So, but yeah, I've definitely got some people on my list of people that I got to keep an eye out for too. I tell you though, man, I've been trying to get into this place of just like I said, man, a little bit more peace. And I mean, it's obviously easier said than done when you're having successful runs. But real talk, man, if going into a race, right? If I'm feeling like less anxiety, yeah, crazy fucking fast, right? Where are the world leaders at? Like in the, I want to say like 140.1 is like the global leading time. Now I think there's more time that I can improve upon here. I don't know. I think I may have reached my limit. I mean, I don't want to never say never, right? But I know T1 is hit and miss for me. I've definitely had some success here in the past, especially if it's a Group 4 vehicle. Group 3 is generally not my jam. Remember that? Gosh, it was what, like maybe 2 months ago we were running those fucking like those Red Bull little mini fucking rocket like F1 cars. I had like a great, damn, that's the second time I've done that now where I stayed in second. Well, just turn off TC. No, that's the thing though, bro. I will turn it off through certain turns, but I'm faster with it. On, right? I can I like to get left-footed. I mean, I think I've definitely improved on my my throttle control skills, for sure. Okay, so like right here, for example, if I'm in a race, I might turn it off because this is like a high-speed section, right? And then also the homie, the job is telling me that like TCS only really has to do with the curbs. Now in the I'm joking, I can't even close. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's now it's definitely really good for me to practice with. But like right here, I could definitely not do that turn without TCS. Up over here, I could do it, but I have to like be really gentle with it. And okay, right here, so it's immediately good on you for being able to adjust in race. Oh, dude, I tell you what, man, I've definitely had some races where I forgot to turn it off. I was in this race a couple of nights ago where I was in this one, so right up here, coming up in the hairpin, I'm going to turn it back up, right? And, all right, finally got into 141's pre-race. There we go. And I like went all through here and had space out on it and forgot to, and I was over here and I was just doing fine. I was in this race. I was concentrating on the competitors ahead of me, keeping pace with them. And right here, I was like, okay, cool, I cleared it. Now to go like fucking full throttle, and my car just goes spin. I was like, what the fuck's happening? I looked down, like, I've got to turn it back on, man. So yeah, it's definitely something I gotta like. It's kind of good to be streaming what I'm doing, because I'll like last night I was telling myself like verbally as I was streaming, like out loud, like turn that shit back on, right? So anyways, but yeah, you know, I mean, like I've had people tell me that like it totally makes you faster. Like some people are like, no, it doesn't really do shit. Okay, one thing you definitely want to do, though, with the NSX is make sure to come out in second, and I left it in first right there. I did not come out in second. So, yeah, that was definitely not beneficial. All right, but definitely got a much better exit there. So, yeah, I want to kick back into second, then I'm going to take off the TCS. I need to program TCF. Okay, hey, Dubs, are you running the Fanatec equipment? I did the... Because both my the wheel that came with the wheel base, the Pro wheel had the adjustments right there on the wheel itself. I think a lot of wheels do, right? And then I've been running this Porsche wheel now for about maybe 2.5 months now, and this one has the rotary. Okay, yeah, this one has the rotary down at the base of the wheel. Actually, I think in a really good spot. I don't know if you tried the Porsche wheel, man, but it's pretty awesome. Now you got the F1 wheel. What's the diameter on that? Because this thing's like 310. I want to say the F1 wheels are like 280 millimeter diameter, right? It just I like the bigger wheelbase for me. It's kind of like same with my skateboards. I'm an old man, so I can't really. I can't at all anymore, man. My suspension's shot. My knees are super done. So I don't need like a smaller wheelbase, which would give me a quicker response, like if I'm sapping my tail right. Similar with the 270 or yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so have you tried a bigger wheel, man? Again, this Porsche, I think it sits like a 305 or 310. Immediately, as soon as I hooked it up, I was like, oh shit, man, this thing's like way more responsive than the I'm getting a Podium. Is that the it's like that crazy like Bentley looking one? Waiting on the parts. Oh, is this something you're building up like with one of the ooh, this is a fucking jam. Sorry, shiny objects.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Isn't what's that chick's name? I got one in my pocket. Alanis Morissette, right? Alanis Morissette. Isn't she have another F1 wheel? Oh, okay, yeah. So you're familiar then. No, I also have the Bentley wheel. Wait, the Bentley wheel, isn't that like the fucking like $2,000 wheel? Good on you, man. Hey, you know what, man? I have to tell people. That's why. No, hey, man. More power to you, bro. I get it, man. It's I tell people, man, what's the point of going to work if you're not gonna be popping your bottles, man. In this case, popping bottles and living it up. Yeah. And living it up is buying new sim equipment, new skateboarding, BMX bikes and shit like that. Again, man, hey, that's what we work at, making our livelihoods for. Hey, man, again, more power to you, man. Yeah, well, hey, if you don't already have the Porsche wheel in your collection, man, I highly suggest it. It was my first time doing one of those non-traditional round wheels. As a matter of fact, it was right about a year ago. My daughter and I were in Las Vegas right before New Year's. It was right after Christmas. She was down here visiting, and I was like, "Hey, kid, you want to go hang out in Vegas for a couple of days?" She's like, "Hell yeah!" So we drove down there, not too far away, 8 hours away. Anyways, we're cruising around. I'm having like withdrawals, right? Because I'm away from my rig for a couple days, but whatever, right? It's actually, dude, this, I think it was $320. I want to say it had gone down in price. I wasn't, when it first was released, I wasn't tripping on it. But actually what I was going to say is what did it for me is that I was in Las Vegas. Specifically, we were going there because they had at the time, I think it's gone now, they had an exhibit, like a traveling exhibit with Titanic, right? The ship that sank in 1912 with artifacts. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always been fascinated with history, especially like the story of the Titanic. I don't know, maybe in a past life, I was like one of the fucking travelers that drowned on. I don't know. Anyways, I want to go check this out. I catch him in the refurb. Who said, "Oh yeah, dude, I would imagine so." I think that's really great that Fanatec does that too, man. Shout out Fanatec, man. I'm not just saying that because, you know, fucking, but like, it's really sick ass German engineering, right? And I'm not gonna lie, man. All excuse me, no shade on any of the other weight-based manufacturers, but I just think Fanatec looks fucking cool, right? Like some of the ones, they just have like some weird ass shapes. It's just my personal preference. Anyways, so we stayed at the Luxor, which is a big fucking pyramid casino hotel out there. Yeah, really fucking awesome. I used to go to Vegas a lot in my 20s back in my drinking and using days, and we would often stay at Excalibur, which is also sick. Ooh, we got some Zeppelin, also sick in and of itself. But I've always been fascinated with Egyptian history, man. When I was a kid, like in 1981, and the King Tut exhibit was rolling across the U.S., my dad took me to it. And you can't see, as a matter of fact, I had a King Tut poster on the wall. My dad took me to the exhibit. Ever since then, I've always been fascinated with Egyptian shit. All right. Anyways, long story short, man, at the my daughter was like looking at the, you know, like the hotel guidebook. Is this guy running the fucking vision behind me? I didn't even trip out on that. Anyways, my daughter's like, yeah, Dad says they have a gaming room. Do you want to go check it out? And I'm like, gaming room? What the fuck is that all about? And so we go, and before you should be. Well, hey, I appreciate the kind words, man. It's just, I have to say, man, it's me when I'm racing, I get hella nervous, and when I get nervous, I hella talk, dude. I think sometimes I maybe talk too much, but anyway, that's not here nor there. Mazda, and he's quick. Yeah, right. That's what I thought, dude. I think it's the first time I've seen someone rolling the. Ooh, Jesus! That's the first time I've seen someone rolling the Mazda this week. So we're at the casino. Like, it was like the last night we were going out to dinner, and my daughter's like, "Oh, Dad, the restaurant we're going to inside the casino, it's right next to the gaming room. We can check that out after." My kid's into games too, and although she's not into Gran Turismo, in her words, I'm like, "Cameron, you should check out my stream." "Oh, Dad, this is some serious nerd shit." Like, yes it is, Cameron. Yes it is. Anyways, so we go check it out, and they had a sim rig in there. I think it was like a play seat or something. But what fucking blew my mind is that they had a Fanatec, one of the podium. It wasn't like this wheelbase with like the kind of grooves in it and the more little shaped, as opposed, like it was more like a square box shape, but it was a podium or a Fanatec wheelbase, and they had one of like those F1 style wheels. Now I'd seen them, of course, on their website and people running them on videos, but I'd never seen one or like felt one in real life, man. And I sat down, I gripped it, and I was like, whoa, this feels so cool, man. I would love to check out one of these. Yeah, it was something like, it was definitely an older one, but I'd never seen one. And I was like, I remember I hit up my buddy at the job, Tristan. We got three homies at the job. We got Tristan, Ernesto, Mandog. Shout out to those guys. At the time, Mandog and Ernesto. I don't think Ernesto had been started racing yet. Ernesto was already into gaming, but it was about 6 months ago now that he started getting Gran Turismo 7. Yeah, we have great lobbies on Friday night, so if you guys are ever interested, which would be tonight, we all work in a tire shop, so we call it Tire Shop Friday Night Lobbies. Anyways, I hit him on me. I'm like, dude, this wheel is so sick. He's like, oh, what's it like, man? I was like, I don't know how to describe it, man, but it feels like it wants to race, right? So, I mean, yeah, again, you can relate, man, having your wheel collection. All right, so, hey, going back to the start of the races, I forgot to do my usual spiel from the beginning to all my competitors. May y'all find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain our sportsmanship/safety race, have a fun-ass race, a competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say it as always, my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, the respect of my competitors, keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy, equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitor. Should I feel the need to do so, I'll say out daily. Make sure it's set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude, certified zone speak. Long story short, don't get mad here, cars in my car, and talk shit. All right, so thus far, really lucking out, holding on to this original P1 start position. So Looks like I'm gaining some separation. I don't know if those guys are battling back there. Looks like Maverick's now taking over P2 from the coupe and gaining on me, so good on him. And I definitely botched that turn, didn't I? And this one. Probably going to lose about a half second right there, huh? Oh, shit, I actually gained? Wow. Yeah, I thought that was going to not be so hot, but apparently I was wrong. Got some more people quitting the race. Yeah, so this is definitely one of those races, if you're able to break away from the potential chaos. I mean, we all know how a Sardegna, especially T1 and this turn right here, the congestion can be basically fucking deadly, right? Yeah, it's you're able to break away from that. Like many other courses, right? It's you're tending to do better than not breaking away from it. So we got that going for us. Because I'm definitely not having my strongest lines, but definitely the pressure is now off. So we can't get out of here with a third strong finish to start the day. Always a plus to get over the Americas. Your pace is awesome. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. The Americas region historically can be a real cutthroat region. As a matter of fact, I'm sure C-Dub's right. You probably saw the Tyrannosaurus latest anti-meta video where he was running the Lambo, but he was showing specifically in race pace, and he made the comment that he's like, for a surprisingly or a higher end lobby, right? Like a lot of A+ rated drivers. It's like there was a lot of cutthroatness to it, man. And sure enough, that's the way it was. It felt like the freaking wild west in that race I got into last night. Now again, I was fortunate that a lot of the dudes were all racing homies, right? So no one was being dirty in any way. As a matter of fact, everyone they were going at it, like going for each other's throats. But it was in a respectful way, right? Like if someone hit another car, knocked it out, they were waiting, like that kind of action, right? But it was like the wild west, man, and it was so fucking fun. Versus the past couple weeks, I'd been focusing over on Asia. I was, oh man, I really loved that Yas Marina race last week. I'd started a Japanese account, so that update and all that with the full force, which, oh my god, I freaking love the full force, man. So hyped on all that, man. So shout out to Polyphony for giving us all these gifts. Had two of those. Yeah. Hey, I gotta say, that was another thing. Speaking of F1, I'm familiar with it. I don't like watch it on TV. I've just never really had the desire to like watch a TV race. But what I do like about races now is when I see the courses, like randomly I'll be flipping the channels on a Sunday afternoon and I'll see like a Group 3 race at Spa or something. I'm like, I know that track, right? Oh shit, I gotta put back on my TCS. I almost forgot. Anyways, the good homie at the job was like, hey, have you seen F1 yet, the movie? And I was like, no, I was thinking about buying on Apple TV, but I don't know, it was like $25 or something. He's like, no, dude. He's like, it's streaming on Apple TV for free. And I was like, what? I want to say I saw a notification about that. Sure enough, right? Apple TV, which I love Apple TV, man. They've got great original programming. I'm not a total TV guy, but yeah, Apple puts in some quality production into their shows. So if you're unfamiliar, yeah, again, and you like check out some good dramas, sci-fi, etc. Anyways, so I started watching and I want to say in like the first video, right, when the movie starts, they're showing like I think he's at the Nürburgring, and throughout the movie, Spa's in it, Nürburgring, I think Suzuka's in the movie, but not to like be a spoiler, Yas Marina is also in the movie too, man, and especially after just running that course, right? Wow, how cool to see footage of the actual course. So again, man, now the F1 cars. Oh shit, I've got to put in 0 TC, but what else? We're posting in P1. Anyways, long story short, man, if you haven't seen it, I highly suggest it. See, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name. Yeah, a little America in the morning. Let's motherfucking go. Cause my... Hey, the good homie, easy with the top 5 finish. Let's motherfucking go. All right. Hey, look at that. I fucking scored a W. Clean race. All right. No fastest laps, but that's all goodness. Maverick. Okay, now check this out. Did my fucking SR drop, dude? No, it stayed the same. Okay. I was mentioning earlier. I don't know if this says one of those like the like a couple weeks back, a Lago Major where the SR's dropping. All right. A little after 7, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I got to start gearing up for the job. Everyone has stopped by to say hello and hanging out. The C-Dubs, the Quadfather, the Mustang Drifter. God, I'm fucking spacing. Oh, Easy stopped by to say hello. LVP was out here. Damn it, I know I'm forgetting someone. I feel like bad about not remembering. But yeah. Anyways, hey, shout out to all the homies, man. And I've forgotten you, forgive me. But I am appreciative. All right, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Real talk. It's a couple minutes after 7. I got to start gearing up. As always, I'm going to end my stream on Fuck the War Pigs. I was like, is this going to tell me who was out here, but I missed? Yeah, fuck the war pigs. Stop shooting people. Stop bombing people. Human race, we can absolutely do better. Is it ever going to end? Fuck no, it's never going to end. Oh, Garley was down here. That's who I was forgetting. My bad. Oh, and Luis must have been hanging out with the Drifter. Yeah, fuck the war pigs, man. There's always going to be that small sliver of insanity within humanity, especially see what's going on in our country right now here in the U.S., bombing fucking boats, straight up murdering fucking people. I mean, you know, let's be fair, man. The whole history of the U.S. Has been to fuck with other countries, man. It's disgusting then. It's disgusting now. And it's never going to end, right? We all know that, man. That's a story of mankind, right? It's usually people that have a ton of shit that somehow convince the poor people to protect the people's ton of shit under the delusion of, oh, this is all this shit that I have actually belongs to you. Get the fuck out of here, right? Yeah, I would never have the desire to fire a metal projectile at hypersonic speeds into another human being. I mean, I don't know. I've never been in a position where I need to do that. I don't see any benefit to that in any way. I think it's the antithesis of what people really want, right? Like, we want to race each other. We want to talk about visiting places. We want to talk about music. We want to talk about food experiences, right? Like, we got homies in Gran Turismo all over the planet. Germany, England, Thailand, India, Hong Kong, Japan, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, Canada, right? Everywhere, right? We're all interconnected, right? We want to see each other do well. So, yeah, fuck the war pigs. Hey, all love for you and yours, all stoked for you and yours. Whatever you can do today, go get it. Keep your head in the clouds, your feet on the ground, one foot in front of the next, one able to be of service to another, right? Therein lies the reward truly in this ever so brief miracle we call life. And especially in this time and age in our country, look out for your family, look out for your friends, look out for your neighbors, and most importantly, look out for the strangers out there, because there's a lot of nefarious ass activity, and we gotta look out for one another. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. For y'all, a great race day, more importantly, life day for you and your families. I will see y'all next time I'm out. Peace. Later.